Okie dokie. I'm still going to be streaming. I may cut this broadcast short because, as you know, major breaking story right now. I'll be refreshing throughout the article. Apparently the thing is right now is that he is still, Charlie Kirk is still alive. But he is in critical condition, which I don't even know what that means. So we'll keep, right now I'm planning to take this. So he's not very old. He's only 31, so he probably has a good chance. But depends on where that damn bullet hit. Everybody's saying he's dead. But I've not seen anything from a news organization. So until I get that, I'm going to assume he's still alive. Well, if he got shot in the neck, he might be pretty much fucked. Yeah, and what happens if... fuck it.
It's about 350 degrees. We're going to do a 2...
Oh, fuck. He is dead. Holy shit. Yeah, Phoenix, and if it was Bernie Sanders that got shot, you'd be bawling your fucking stupid fucking eyes out.
We're going to go beef tallow. Okay? Want that a little bit cooler.
You can go into a 24-hour
I don't know, teaspoon,
timeout,
tablespoon,
Phoenix,
whatever you feel like. Okay, now we're going to put down our onions and Fresno peppers. Parchment paper. I'll leave a link.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do... Look, I'm going to cancel this stream. I'm going to be over on my LOP channel. Give me a couple of minutes to pull some stories, and I'll be over there. Sorry, there's no way I can concentrate on cooking videos at the moment. So, as you all have probably heard by now, Charlie Kirk has been murdered. I seen the shot that hit him. It was in the neck, and I seen the amount of blood, and no, you ain't making it. I hope this murderer gets caught. I know Utah has the death penalty. I hope the murderer faces that. Or the assassin, whatever the label is. I wish we would get a little more cruel with our death penalty and burn this fucker at the stake. Like I said, political violence has absolutely no place. And while I disagree with Charlie on a ton of issues, obviously I never wish the man ill will. I would just debate in the arena of ideas. You know, like it or not, like him, hate him, whatever, agree with him, disagree with him. The man was also a husband and a father of 2 very small children. In fact, I think the one is still considered a baby. So, you know. Anyway, like I said, I disagreed with him on plenty of things, but I would have hoped to have gotten the opportunity to debate him in the arena of ideas. Anyway, Charlie, this one's for you. Okie dokie. As you all well know, Charlie Kirk has been killed, murdered. Because, you know, like him, hate him, agree with him, disagree with him. The man was also a father, a husband and a father of 2 very small kids, which are now going to grow up with either a stepdaddy or no dad. All because some supposed leftist couldn't handle the fact that ideas that he disagreed with were being spread. Now, I don't know what this means for Turning Point. I don't know what this means for anything. Only one leftist channel has come out, and that's Vosh. And yeah, all Charlie Kirk was known for talking to people he disagreed with. That's it. I can't remember. I mean, obviously he had to do rallies or talk to people that agreed with him, but normally he talked to people who disagreed with him. And the first person up does the same thing, so what happens? Is this going to be the, I hope a tripling down of people going and talking to people that disagree with them.
I need all.
And you know what's insane? This is no bullshit. This is no bullshit. I was actually at work today in the morning considering retiring Lord of Patriarchy because I'm much more into my cooking show, Dave's Cooking Show. After this, nope. Not a chance. Okay, QT. 24-hour timeout. We're not doing this. Conrad, you just saying that is getting you dangerously close to putting time out.
I'm just going to join this thing really quick for you guys.
24-hour timeout.
Yes, state rep in Utah have
And
both
you're
said
just
that Charlie
done.
has passed.
And
One of my students who is
24
near the hospital
hours.
and one who is a state rep from Utah.
24 hours for you. And yeah, basically okay, you're a piece of shit, and I hope every single fucking employer you ever apply to sees this video, and you never get a job, and you end up sucking dick under a bridge.
I'm not.
You're done.
Saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
Wasn't one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not kill? And what happens if tomorrow, I'm not saying, God forbid this prediction comes true, or God forbid this comes true. I want to be very clear. I don't want this to come true. What happens if tomorrow if AOC is shot in the neck?
Bartenders and factory workers and
Oh, God, I wish you weren't a fucking bartender again, you stupid bitch. God, where's a good shooter when you need one? Then what happens? Oh, you'll all be crying your fucking little eyes out.
I was in the middle of a bike ride when I saw this. It's just...
Dude, you're a grown man. Don't ride your bike. If you need exercise, do real exercise.
breaking right now.
Play stupid games, win stupid... Fuck you. Again. What happens if... And I want to reiterate. I am not calling for this. I would condemn it totally. What happens if tomorrow AOC is shot in the neck? then all you people that are cheering that Charlie died will be crying your fucking eyes out. The big difference, the right will be condemning it. Or you know what? Let's get off AOC. What about Cenk Uygur, Sam Cedar, David Pakman? Well, right now the left-wing media is so fractured. It doesn't. I don't even. One of them might take each other out, but somebody, some media figure on the left. Dean Withers.
When I saw
Except Charlie didn't vilify you. He just literally said that I'm not going to play along with your delusion, and that's what it is. Delusion, because you can't actually change your gender. You're just fucking pretending. Now this was actually on MSNBC.
Lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in. That
So you're literally trying to justify this. Well, Charlie Kirk, he spewed such hateful fucking rhetoric. Fuck you, you bald motherfucker! Really? Okay, then let's have the fight. Your side is going to lose.
that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
Turning Point USA is confirmed.
I pretend to be straight? If I did suck dick, I'd just say I'm either gay or bi. You know what? Just for that stupidity, you're going into timeout for 24 hours. Honestly, I think this seals the 2026 midterms for the Republicans. Okay, now we're going to talk about this. This is from Susie Rizzo, whatever the fuck this is. Oh, God, look at the hashtags. PLM, register, equality, voting rights, vote blue, LGBTQ. God, fuck you. Okay. Everybody has forgotten about it was a Trump supporter that made a manifesto and had over 70 Democrats, abortion doctor on it to murder. He started on his list with, this is the... Yes, and I condemn that! I condemned that! I still don't believe it should result in gun control or anything like that.
Yeah, and again, emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration or...
What? It was a neck shot, which was a kill shot. Somebody firing their gun off in celebration fires it into the air. Because when the bullets come back down, they can't actually do any damage. Okay, I take that back. They might hurt if they fall on you. But you're not going to be seriously injured. Yes, I said Charlie was a growing problem on the right. But I would just beat him in the arena of ideas. I didn't want him to die. Do you not get the difference? I wanted to defeat Charlie Kirk's ideas.
CNN has reporting on this. Trump says conservative activist Charlie Kirk is dead.
All right. I have to take a quick restroom break. I will be right back. Try to take some solace in the lesbians.
TPUSA is the
And I hate to say this, but I think it is true. Charlie, the left just martyred the fucker. He is now a martyr. He is now a MAGA martyr. In fact, the only person I think that could be a bigger martyr for the MAGA movement is if Trump had been killed. So, you know, I see it here in Tim's chat is fight, fight, fight. But, yeah, fight, fight, fight. And, yeah, that's what I want to see happen. I want to see 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 300, 500, 1,000 new Charlie Kirks at college campuses giving right-wing talks. I guess I'll do Sticks for a little bit. Depends on where he goes with it. God. Oh, God. God help the left if the shooter is fucking trans. Or if the shooter's gay, lesbian, bi, some raging commie or socialist. God help the left then.
We know that.
Because this is literally, because I hate to say this, but you know this will be used, and Charlie probably wouldn't mind. They're going to use that in every fucking thing of, look, they shoot their political opponents, which is exactly what Mao did, exactly what Lenin did, exactly what Che Guevara did, exactly what Castro did, exactly what every single left-wing group does. Exactly what the Nazis did. And yes, the Nazis are left. They are not right. Despite you people wanting it to be so. Now, look, are there crazy right-wingers that do insane shit? Yeah. But the right also condemns it.
You shot.
I will happily say, this person executed this person for political disagreements. They deserve to die. Charge them federally. Because the federal government has had no problem killing people.
No baseball.
No, he was born in 33 or 93, excuse me. So he was 31. He hadn't had his 32nd. Jesus Christ, he hadn't had his 32nd birthday yet.
Team.
This is Legion of Men, his take on the Charlie Kirk thing.
Where to even begin? This is one of the most disgusting things that could possibly happen. Charlie Kirk, for all intents and purposes, has just been politically assassinated on campus doing one of those.
Honestly, yeah, I would say this is as close. I'm just going to call this murder at the moment. But, yeah, this could very well be a political assassination. Or this will be the end of woke DAs having any power whatsoever.
Society. It will never end if this president does not crack down on Democrats in their messaging. We are screwed. They're the fascists. They're the murderers. They're the riot.
Exactly. Thank you. Finally, someone understands the left is the fascist. Antifa is fascist. Okay. You're going in for 5 minutes. Whatever.
Shot was a kill shot, went through his throat, entry and exit.
Yeah, no, it was a kill shot. Like, it hit him in the neck. When you hunt, and I don't hunt all that much, but from my friends that hunt, if you want a perfect buck shot or a perfect deer shot, is a goddamn neck shot. Because it kills the animal with the least amount of damage for taxidermy purposes.
I don't even agree with this guy on everything, but it's so fucking disgusting. These deranged extremist. Wow. All
right, I'm not dealing with this. You're going into a 24-hour timeout. I'm not going to have a crybaby fucking internet thing. Well, normally I let the discussion play out, but I'm not doing it tonight. I don't care.
Spawned by the left.
Weighed in on this.
And charge this fucker federally. Well, yes, Utah, whatever. I don't care. Charge him federally. Just so I can make sure we get the death penalty.
Tweeted.
Okay. You know what? You're just done.
Charlie Kirk is a divisive figure, polarizing, lightning rod, whatever term you want to use.
I don't care how divisive he was. He didn't deserve to get shot. And again, you know, there could be a response coming from the right. Just saying.
Targets you for extermination.
But I also don't want this to lead to the end of this type of open mic public forum. Oh, whatever. I guess I'm gonna probably lose my voice here. So here's somebody that is, well...
What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Racist, conservative.
Do you have any evidence that Charlie Kirk was racist?
But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. It's very obvious to us that you were not smart enough to be able to get it on your own.
Because shouting stats isn't racist.
Charlie Kirk has been shot at one of his racist speeches. He got shot.
So you're a piece of shit.
The racist neo-Nazi conservative got shot.
So you're a black racist piece of shit. You're a black supremacist racist piece of shit. You're racist against white people. You are a piece of shit.
I am going to give him the same energy he gives all those other brown people who get shot. The same.
Usually shot by other brown people.
Same equal energy. I wish for him the same thing he wishes for the Palestinians and the Ukrainians.
The Ukrainians are white! What the fuck are you on?
Charlie Kirk, the racist conservative agent who spreads hate and division globally, trying to wrap it in some new age wrapping paper, he's been shot. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
We're getting a state.
Well, you are a piece of shit and probably a prime example of why the black people or why the black community cannot actually climb out of poverty. Because whenever anyone tells you the truth, especially if they're white, you just immediately say it's racism. That we're immediately racist. Yeah, there's a reason that Baltimore is a majority black. And most of the people graduating high school are functionally illiterate. And it ain't fucking whitey. Alright. This is Armand. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. What happened to Charlie Kirk is unconscionable. But it was literally a few months ago. 2 Democratic state legislatures. I condemned it! I condemned it. And yeah, this is the guy they thought shot him. He apparently is not the guy. All right, now I'm going to go and go after a liberal that probably has taken things a step too far. Or not a liberal, a conservative.
This video's in regards to Charlie Kirk, and this video's for the fucking liberals. It's war, motherfuckers. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. And spare me your fucking self-righteous bullshit lectures. I don't give a fuck. We're coming for you.
Okay, that rhetoric is not going to help anyone. That rhetoric is not going to help anyone. And you put in your thing, you were pardoned by Donald Trump. Well, guess what? He's not going to pardon you this time if you do something stupid. That's not the fucking rhetoric we need. At all.
When Trump got shot in Butler, I felt like not much sympathy, but I felt fear for the country and what something that tumultuous and historical could mean for our current climate. But Charlie Kirk, as big a figure as he...
You mean a civil war where we finally break the left's back? Kyle Kalinske.
All right, guys, I'm coming at you with all the breaking news here now. So it is official. We have Trump validating it for us, but Charlie Kirk is dead.
Again, I can say this because I think he'd be fine with it. Charlie would have been just fine with the way it played out if we keep the Second Amendment. Oh, and by the way, if that was one part of your end goal, you just martyred him for the Second Amendment.
Kirk was being asked questions about mass shootings in America. Quote, "Do you know how many mass shootings there have been in America in the last 10 years?" a person asks. Quote, here's what Charlie responds with. "Counting or not counting gang violence." And then he gets shot. They're literally discussing mass shootings, debating mass...
Yes. And mass shootings are very rare. But I guarantee you, Charlie, if he is up in heaven right now, would have my full support, or would give me his full support, to say, yes, the Second Amendment is more important. Fuck you.
Mass shootings right as Charlie Kirk gets shot. Somebody quote tweeted this with, "America is a wild place." Yeah, you don't say. You don't say.
Yeah, because we have actual fucking freedom here. We're not like France, where everyone who is a bad guy has a gun and no law-abiding citizen does. We're not the UK, where people get arrested routinely for shit they post on the fucking internet. No, we're America. We're the fucking Wild West. You know what? I think this is where I'm going to end this. I'll take one more look and see if they've caught the motherfucker that did it.
After one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C., that's what Donald Trump used as justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C.
Oh my God, you stupid fucking cow. Donald Trump doesn't need justification to send the National Guard into Washington, D.C. It is the one place in the country where he is in charge of the National Guard. He doesn't need anyone else's permission. Every other place in America is under the governorship. You dumb, stupid, fucking broad.
Control the carjacking.
Like how Biden used COVID as justification for keeping everything locked down. Forcing everyone to get an unproven vaccine and blah, 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 fucking blah. Anyway, here's the fat ass from California, or Illinois, excuse me, J.D. Pritzker. But he blamed Kirk being killed on President Trump on January 6th. I don't know.
I think the president's rhetoric often foments it. We've seen the January 6th rioters who clearly, have tripped a...
Fuck you, you fat, stupid, dumb, dipshit, worthless piece of garbage motherfucker.
New era of...
This is one of the few things I will defend. Libs of TikTok says, 2 days ago, what the actual F is wrong with these people? We paid some Etsy witches to curse Charlie Kirk. This is from Jezebel. Hey, Libs of TikTok, I don't know if you know this, but magic, witches, wizards, warlocks, all that shit is fucking fake! Witchcraft does not exist! And also, they made this post before he was shot.
Never celebrate something.
The second a girl gets a piece of face jewelry, just leave her alone.
Bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things happen to bad people.
Oh, okay. So when somebody blows AOC's brains out and let's say I cheer that, you're going to call me a piece of shit. And you'd actually be right to do that.
Charlie Kirk just got shot.
Once again, septum ring theory. Okay. Because again, eventually, violence will be done upon you. Maybe not you, because we'll just wait for your homeless arc. And actually, that's where I think I'm going to end this. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with more of the big guns coming out of the woodwork for Charlie Kirk getting killed. Well, actually, no, not killed, murdered. But outside of that, oh shit. Sorry, I'm not a very good speller. We pretty much learned now that Charlie Kirk's death was a political assassination, as the killer has had bullets inscribed with Antifa and possibly trans slogans and shit. So, yeah, it's been pretty much made clear that it was a targeted, most likely a targeted assassination. I don't think this was a professional hit job because he was 200 yards off and he had a long rifle with a scope. That's not that hard of a shot to hit. I've seen children hit this shot. And now we have the pretty chick on Charlie Kirk's death.
Just shot while speaking at a college event in Utah. Whatever your opinion was on his views, he was a passionate figure.
I agreed with Charlie Kirk about half the time, disagreed with him vehemently the other half the time.
Or gun laws. Now let me be clear.
Well, and the big one is the tranny law.
Of course, not everyone on the left is reacting this way. I've seen plenty of people say, I don't agree with him at all, but I hope his family finds peace. That's the right response. I myself disagreed with Charlie on many things, but celebrating violence this way is inhumane. He was a human being who deserved to express his political beliefs without the fear of being executed for them. There are others, extremists, who are openly showing their bloodlust. We saw the same thing when Trump was shot at a rally. Instead of outrage, extremists online immediately shifted into memes and mockery. It's like people have become so desensitized that assassinations and assassination attempts are funny as long as they're...
Charlie's a little bit different because he's dead. You know, it's like what Harrison Ford, his plane crash.
Once everyone had gotten the news that he's going to be fine, he's going to make a full recovery, he's okay, everyone made the meme from Last Crusade. I didn't know you could fly a plane. Fly, yes. Land, no. Everyone made that joke. But this was after we found out he's going to be okay.
Anyone making light or joking about Charlie Kirk, that's a different matter. You know, you want to make fun of Trump for getting shot, grazed, whatever. You know, most of the jokes came after, okay, he's fine. But yeah, some of the leftists, and you missed this out, still went after Corey Campitori, which was the guy directly behind Trump who did die. And they were like, well, he's a fascist anyway. Yeah, hey, leftists, the definition of fascism fits you, not my side. Che Guevara definitely was fascist because he had no problem using violence to promote his political agenda. As for Fidel Castro, no, I think he was just the garden variety communist that used violence to keep people in line.
Violence.
Yeah, I heard that, Ashen King, and in fact, I think that's one of the things I have pulled up. But yeah, and rightfully so, DC Comics killed a comic line, Deadpool, because the fucking writer of the comic book was some goddamn trans progressive piece of shit that couldn't keep their fucking mouth shut. Well, fuck around and find out. I am finally happy that the goddamn left is now getting fuck around and find out consequences. Oh, fuck. You know what? You're done. I'm done. Yeah, fuck around and find out. Yeah, well, APWW, fuck around and find out. Oh, I don't know. It could be the young Ukrainian girl who was just minding her own business till the fucking lunatic decided to stab her I don't know how many times. And in New York had somebody interceded and the big fucking dreadlocked black dude got killed. They'd probably be jailed for interceding. Because we always have to worry about the precious little criminal. Keep fucking around and finding out.
Story from
I think the country is fucking damn sick of it. Well, unfortunately, in gangland, snitches get stitches, and if somebody is just shot and then they drive away immediately, like they, boom, boom, drive away, cops don't have a lot to go on.
Why? They are a progressive city, and they don't want the president's help. That's on them. It's horrific that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Where's all the leftists? I stand with Ukraine.
They don't want President Trump.
All right, let's get through these Twitter things. This is from Doctor, and I use that term in the loosest sense possible. Dr. Allison Wiltz, a pro-black womanist writer and scholar. What is her doctor in? What is your doctorate in? Oh, no, you don't. So it's meaningless. George Floyd was a father, too, and Charlie Kirk called him a scumbag. Yeah, well, as I write...
George Floyd was a career criminal. Once held a knife, I think I screwed that up, I think it was a gun, to a pregnant woman's belly to rob her. By all accounts, was a deadbeat father who didn't give a rat's ass about his kids. And, didn't die because some lunatic shot him, but instead he died resisting arrest while already dying over a drug overdose!
So yeah, fuck you, doctor, and I use that term very loosely, Allison Wiltz. Oh, we have a video for this one. This is from Walter Masterson. Question for Charlie Kirk supporters.
Or are you going to scapegoat trans mass shooters?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scapegoat the guilty party. I also don't believe it's appropriate to restrict the Second Amendment because that would be against what Charlie Kirk stood for. I also think, okay, mental health, but again, mental health statuses can change. I don't think they should be applied to everyone at all times, ever for the rest of their lives. All the political violence I'm seeing is coming from one fucking side.
I've always been aware that what happened to Charlie Kirk could happen to me any day. Given
No, it won't. And that's another reason why I don't believe that you got the shit beat out of you. Because if you were, let's say, attending a pro-life movement with pro-choice messaging, as an example, I don't know the scenario of this, so I'm going in blind. I gotta think that if you were a leftist of any note, and you went into an event, and you got the fuck beat out of you and you didn't fight back, it'd be all over every fucking news organization on the planet. Except all the violence is coming from your side, not MAGA.
the government has been...
If MAGA wanted the fight, we would have had the fight in 2020.
Waged on masculinity. And here's the thing, it's not just coming from women, it's coming from men too.
All right, let's talk manly man to manly man here. Let's fast forward.
Okay, you're a complete faggot. Oh my God. Me, is Idaho a mutual combat state? Because I'd say take your stupid fucking rainbow backpack off, take your fucking shirt off, let's settle this shit. Oh my God, nobody is murdering the LGBTQ Ubiquita community! Nobody is! Name me one mass shooting of Ubiquita! Outside of that one fucking nightclub in Florida! And also, goddamn son of a cunt! And also, yeah, right now, as it stands, and if this gets proved wrong, I will eat my fucking words with a side of potato salad, and I hate potato salad. Actually, no, I don't hate potato salad. A side of egg salad. I hate egg salad because I hate hard-boiled eggs. Right now, the shooter apparently had Antifa and trans slogans engraved in the bullets that he intended to kill Charlie Kirk with. It's just, he only needed one because he got him in the neck. Now, I don't know if he was aiming for the neck or if this was just some amateurish thing of trying to put one right between his eyes, but he didn't account for wind or drag or any of that shit. Actually, yes, that if you bother to follow the news, Raptor, that's what they've uncovered. And that isn't just me. You can follow any news source. Even left-wing news sources are having to cover this. So shut the fuck up. And, Phoenix, unless you want to fucking get another timeout, shut the fuck up as well. Or be careful with what you say. And because I'm in a particularly foul mood today, no, for whatever reason, it's not working. All right. Stop with the anti-fascist shit. Antifa is fucking fascist. Point blank, period. They meet the textbook definition of fascism.
It's an older model 30 caliber hunting rifle discovered in the woods near the scene of the shooting, wrapped in a...
I don't care if it's black powder. If the balls in the cap and ball musket used to kill him from 200 yards off, which that would actually be an impressive shot, were engraved with Antifa messaging, that's what I'm most concerned with. He used a bolt-action rifle and got a 200-yard shot off. A child could have done it. Sorry, but it's true. Especially from the position he would have had.
Towel.
Or supposedly had. The problem is, you know, with handguns, is with a pistol, you pretty much have to look your victim in the eye before you kill him. Because handguns are notoriously weak at range. Bulletproof, you know, one of the great lies that people think, oh, just wear a bulletproof vest. When Doc Brown survives the AK-47 hit in Back to the Future, that's pure fiction. AK bullets would have went right through his bulletproof vest. Bullets fired from a long rifle can go right through a bulletproof vest. A bulletproof vest is designed for pistol fire. And not every pistol. And not every round. They're designed for pistols. Rifles can go right through bulletproof vests. Except, David Pakman, you and others have constantly said Trump is a fascist. He wants to be a dictator. He is Hitler. He's yada, yada, yada. Like, I'm not going to let you slip on this. It's nice that you condemned it, but I'm not letting you slip on this.
Get any closer to a safer country.
And also, even though, well, here's a thought, David. Here's a thought, Dave. Actually report what's fucking true. You know goddamn well Trump isn't a fascist. You know that goddamn well. But you report things like he is. Name me one time Charlie Kirk was in favor of political violence.
It is order versus anarchy. It is chaos versus structure. It is against everything that we believe in the West. Everything. And we're not going to put up with it. I think President Trump should fully deploy the military in the streets. Take back the streets of LA. Do it and do it fast. We're not going to allow Floydapalooza happen again.
You fucking stupid, dumbass black. And Phoenix, I'm referring to you.
Have no idea. Some outlets are reporting on them as.
Oh, and by the way, to everyone else, there is absolutely no chance of me opening up the lines tonight. Had this been an AOC rally and somebody had shot her in the neck, I'd be one of the first ones to condemn. Where's a good shooter when you need one? I wouldn't be celebrating it. I would be condemning it. Okay? That's the difference. The left seems to forget that every single fucking one of us condemned the Minnesota lawmakers that got killed. We have condemned every act of violence, the rarities that they are, done to the right. Or done to the left. So, I don't know. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. All right, we got some more X to get into. Yeah, it's kind of funny they label Charlie a fascist when they're the actual fascists. If you look up the dictionary definition of fascists. Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me. Oh, thank God. I thought Vince McMahon died. Yes, Phoenix. Stop being horrible people. It's not that fucking hard. Start accepting other people have different points of view from you. It's not that fucking hard. Fuck you. I think everyone's done with the left. I think in 2016 they're going to get a reckoning like they don't expect. At the ballot, of course.
Citizenship.
Bothered. Excuse me for 1 second. And had a thing there. Actually, that was from the profession. All right. This piece of shit, this drunk motherfucker, P. had the audacity to say Charlie Kirk was as courageous and patriotic as the policemen and firefighters who died on 9/11. I don't agree with that statement. However, bitch, cunt, Charlie Kirk was a coward, racist, sexist piece of trash who doesn't deserve to be honored. Get in the fucking kitchen and make me a sandwich, you dumb cunt.
So we'll see what Pete had to say. The life, example, and even death of Christ's follower and American patriot, Charlie Kirk, give me hope. Sheer courage, no matter the arena. Charlie, we love you. We know that you have heard the Lord's words. Well done, good and faithful servant. Full heart, clear eyes.
He didn't even say that.
The life, example, and even death of Christ's follower and American patriot, Charlie Kirk, give me hope. Sheer courage, no matter the arena.
He didn't even say that. What, was because he said it on 9/11? Oh my God! It just proves once again, the left are fucking liars. Oh my God. Caps lock, you stupid fucking cunt. He didn't even mention 9/11. Oh my God. You want to know why we need to repeal the 19th? This is why! And you know what? I think I want to do this from Jasmine Crockett. All right, let's see what this fucking black-ass piece of shit has to say.
Y'all love to cherry pick because you claim that the immigrants are the reason for.
Oh, y'all love to cherry pick. Ain't you part of the group that hasn't shut the fuck up about slavery for 400 fucking years? But y'all love to cherry pick. Y'all love to fucking cherry pick, you fucking goddamn black ass piece of shit. God, I cannot wait till we vote her ghetto ass out. I'm sorry, but if you speak ghetto, you should be immediately disqualified for serving in our government. You represent our country.
Crime.
Give me the example of white supremacy. Give me an example, you dumb bitch. Give me anything.
I don't remember, as we are headed to yet a record number of school shootings in this country as it relates to children. I don't remember y'all bringing bills in the names of any of these itty-bitty children. In fact, the most recent shooting, as y'all love to send thoughts and prayers, these babies.
Because the Second Amendment is more important than that. The Second Amendment is more important than the children, you dumb, stupid, black cunt. God, they better never hope I ever get into the halls of Congress. Because I will send, if Jasmine Crockett is still there, I will send her out in tears.
These were legitimately praying when they were killed. So I don't remember y'all trying to do gun reform.
Well, how about we do transgender reform? Because it was a trans shooter that did that. You don't want to stop, the mutilation of children.
For all of that.
You don't want to fucking stop that, you dumb black bitch.
I don't remember y'all being super outraged when it came to January 6th and those defendants. Well,
because that was a largely peaceful protest where some people got rowdy. Whereas you want to call Black Lives Matter burning most of the country down as a largely peaceful but somewhat fiery protest. Fuck you! God! And it's people like her that make it very, very, very fucking hard. Where if somebody did take a shot and ended her, it'd be very hard for me to have sympathy. It would be. I am not joking. It'd be I would. Just out of, I don't know, maybe decency or humanity or what. But Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
over 1,000 defendants. And we're talking about they beat up on law enforcement. Now y'all love law enforcement. You love some ICE. Now that ICE is going.
There weren't 1,000 law enforcement officers beat up on January 6th. What are you talking about, you fucking retard?
Around thugging everywhere, but now.
You know what? This is where I'm going to end this. Good night, everybody.
That honestly might be better.
Good night. Just good night, everyone.